Hey guys, I've got a new video up to show you here. This, if you can see it, is the Veritas spill plane from Lee Valley. I believe they're the only company right now that is making these. But what they're for is back in the day when people didn't have matches, they would make these long curls of shavings called spills. And they go to their fireplace, light this, and then they could walk around the house to light their candles. They also make fantastic fire starters, and that's primarily what I got it for. So it's a cast iron body with an angled blade trapped in this groove down there. Flipping it over. See if we can see this. There we go. We've got two locking screws and then two screws on either side of the blade, which each screw sits in a notch, and you can advance one or the other independently, and that will camber the blade one way or the other to get it working correctly. It's not very big. There's a couple of different ways you can use this. For starters, it is, I would say, probably get you a piece of wood that's 7/8 wide. Probably would work the best, just so it's not too tight in there. There's a foot right here that it can be mounted on a bench, on the edge of a bench there, or clamp it your vise, or the third way is just use it freehand and use it on the top and pull it. It took a little bit to set up. I got it right out of the box and sharpened the blade, honed the back a bit, and then put a little bit of a micro bevel on the blade. I had some difficulty getting correct spills at first, and you have to play with it a bit until you get a light enough cut and makes nice spills. But the best way that I found it is to use it with the board clamped in a vise, and then use this just by hand holding it. So we'll go ahead and do this and see how it works. And also, it's important to have a flat and square board to begin with, otherwise this doesn't work. Let's try this again. So let's make a couple more spills. So, Veritas spill plane, not necessarily used for what it was intended for, primarily for just lighting candles around the house because they didn't have matches, but it does make a great way to make fire starters, or just a great gift for somebody who has hand tools and appreciates a neat and unique hand tool.